Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Green Bean. Likes interrupting me. Green Bean, you can do it then.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hello everyone and welcome to our Let's Play of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses.
That works. Now do the labyrinth ruler. I assume we do it before the other guy. Too late now. He can't back out. This is like the show. Like once you meet a guy, you can't walk away.
Yeah, I know. What brings you to this nethermost region? Lost? If you want some directions, you'll find them in my pants. Have to beat me first.
I'm not exactly sure where Newcastle is placed, but if it is exactly where it's placed on the map, we are currently actually in Scotland. But Scotland is still independent at this time, so I'm not sure why the English lord is in Scotland.
I know. Apparently, because the labyrinth rulers.
I'm actually kind of excited for this because I always like that labyrinth monster thingy, and I assume he has it because otherwise it'd be very sad.
It'd be kind of weird if the labyrinth ruler didn't have a labyrinth monster.
I mean, the one from the show. I don't remember what it was named. Man, this is a weird first war.
Yeah, it is.
So these are the crush cards where only 1,500 or lower monsters are allowed to go through.
Oh, okay. So super powerful monsters can't go through them, though we can still use our thing to work in his cards.
Yes. But it's based on, there's actually a card named Crush Card, like that's what it's based on. Kyber uses it in season 1. And I think whenever he tries to use it, he fails at using it because it's so OP. Because in the show it has like a completely different effect than in the real game. So in the show it's super OP because in the show it's like, oh, it just destroys every card in your deck that has 1,500 attack or more.
Oh, that is pretty OP.
But in the game it's like it destroys all the cards on your hand that have 1,500 or more, and for the next 3 turns whatever cards you draw that have that, but not all all cards in the deck.
Right, because that'd be like OP as hell.
Let's see. Take defense. The things I'm currently I have all these spell cards here, so I'm just gonna replace them.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Because I don't have any monsters.
Yeah, I know.
Just a really weird draw.
The heart of the cards is feeling finicky today. It's like, I want to give you useful stuff, I don't want to give you useful monsters.
Yep, but I mean, I guess it could be worse.
Yeah.
Because to do all this weird map is split up, but actually it's gonna take forever to get over to your enemy. In case you have to walk all this way.
Yeah, I see that. That is going to take forever with any, like, decently powerful units.
Which, I mean, I still like them, like you mentioned, that they are different, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It does have a nice dynamic, because, there's games I've played that, oh no, not 200.
Actually, what would be OP is, I mean, I know there's a card limit, but if there wasn't, if you just had a whole deck full of these on this map, it would be super OP.
Yeah, that would be. Actually, no, some people use strategies like that in Magic, but I've never actually seen it be effective, because you'd think it would be, but usually if people are taking the time to, you know, deal direct damage to the player, they're usually getting beaten down by monsters.
So how does it work in, because, I guess you could just have smaller numbers, because I think you only have like, how many HP do you have in that game?
20.
Yeah, 20. So I assume like the direct damage to like, what, 2 damage?
Yeah, exactly, 2 damage, and the most OP one you can get is 5 damage, but it costs a fuck ton to play it.
Makes sense. But if you're, how many are you allowed to have in your deck?
Like, I wonder if, I imagine that's one of the ones that officially playing there's a card limit on, because, Magic the Gathering, there's a limit of 4, like, you can have 4 repeats in your deck. Not 4 repeats, you can have, yeah, I know. That does sound like it'd be really powerful if you manage to get them all out. But like I said, they have the issue where if you're just focusing on that, you oftentimes have the issue of getting beaten down by monsters anyways, because usually the other team is playing stuff.
And Magic the Gathering, it's more easy to just ignore your enemy monsters anyway, so I assume it'd be even more difficult to just wall yourself in.
Yeah, exactly. Well, actually no, it's well, if you're good at walling yourself in, it's not that hard. But admittedly there are like a lot of decks, like higher level decks, you probably wouldn't be so lucky, so yeah.
If I wonder if the forest would replace that or not.
I'm not sure. I want to say no, but I have no idea, frankly.
The other thing is, like, I don't know why I keep drawing like magic cards and whatnot. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, but we drew some good stuff, so.
Yeah, we have
nice.
mods, which is nice.
Yeah, it's sexy.
And it's not like you can really kill it.
Yeah, I don't think he can. This generally doesn't appear to be very much that can kill the moth, and he certainly can't kill the moth that, before it has time to do anything. In fact, cards like this, that, and a map like this are super OP, so I'm glad we drew it so early, because, like, it would have been even better if we had him also drawn the pumpkin, because, there's just nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, it's an instant win card, pretty much.
Yeah. But, yeah, so today's been an interesting day. I played some Call of Cthulhu, which, I enjoyed it, but it still has some of my general issues with Call of Cthulhu. Mainly that the game is a meat grinder, which, I think the term will generally make sense, yeah?
You grind against me, totally.
No, it's nothing nearly as sexy as that. It just, it has a tendency to, kill players off a lot. Which, I mean, it's not really great. It's kind of fine, but some of the reasons are super arbitrary, I guess, as wow.
You got that from the last guy. It's super OP.
I forgot, yeah, that is. I forgot we got that. Holy crap.
Yeah, we didn't look at it in the recording because I did the thing that I did the deck building in that case.
Yeah. Right.
So unless he just coincidentally has a unit that gets a boon in the forest, it should be fine. Because I need to get this guy off that field because he's still on that field.
Right.
Question is, I'm not sure. Let's try it. Yeah, it was a magic card. No, wait, no, it was a monster. Okay.
Oh.
Because I was using a trap card and I wasn't sure what to expect. Because I wasn't sure what he had. And it ate my card.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but oh well, might as well visit.
Yeah. Sounds, yeah, that makes sense.
Next I want to see what the forest actually, what the fact the forest says.
Right.
There we go. Forest. It replaces the thing, okay.
Wow, that's pretty OP.
You could totally abuse that.
Yeah, I know. That'd be super easy to abuse. In fact, we kind of, in a way, just did. I mean, not super abusing,
right,
but
it'd be more abused if you actually had a lot of monsters over the other side of the map.
Oh, yeah, it's true. So we just owned that guy.
Now I can get this guy in there.
Sweet. Zoa. The big field. Oh, right. Just the maximum numbers of monsters are on the field. Oh, well.
I see if you agree there.
Yep, we sure do. So, meat grinder, yeah. So, like, I can give an example from the session, cause, basically, well, admittedly, I don't know if it was super arbitrary, because it was kind of my fault. Because, well, it's really hard to tell if it was my fault, because I don't really know what the initial plan was. I guess the initial plan was probably to do exactly what I did, or something to the sort. So there was a bunch of basically heat-seeking zombies, which sounds really weird. There were zombies who's they were zombies because they were searching for heat source, including people, and they were just fucking and so there were a ton of them, but for whatever reason they were passing through our camp. I'm not sure why they weren't stopping at our camp.
They just didn't want to intrude, but they wanted to check it out. Apparently
so. So they were asking for help and stuff, and it was super obvious that they were freezing. So I shot a flare at a couple of them to, help them out to stop be freezing, and then they fucking started attacking our camp.
You should have flared them.
Yes, I shot a flare at them, and they liked it.
And that's why they decided to murder you.
Yes, exactly. That's why, and they didn't decide to murder me, actually. I didn't die for an arbitrary reason. Someone else died because I was apparently an idiot. But, so I went through a bit of a process. I found another heat source. It was a big old heat source.
Why does it have, like, flamethrower?
I don't know.
I think it just broke the game.
It looks like it just broke the game. Did it freeze on your end?
Yes.
Well. Tree, that you should stop being OP. I don't think that's a good thing.
It's safe, and see if it is.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I'm gonna restart that very quickly.
Sounds good. Just some technical difficulties, everyone. It's perfectly fine. It is okay, and it is sponsored by, not Johnny Rousseau.
Wait, our technical difficulties are sponsored by Johnny Rousseau?
Totally.
They're safe one.
Thought it was slot 8. It was slot 6?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Look at that tree. It's a face of terror.
That's pretty terror-filling. Man, nice. Okay, so good job on fixing the game so it didn't break.
I'm lucky it didn't just crash outright, because then I couldn't have fixed it.
Yeah, me too. So that's good.
I feel that guy's 2,100 even when he's powered down.
Yeah, I know. He's really strong. It's pretty good.
I think this match is actually super easy. In fact, we are now going for a 6-4-0. Like, I'm freaking Yugi.
I know, seriously. We're basically Yugi. Yugi hired us, but we're secretly actually... you know what I bet we are? I bet we're the Pharaoh that Yugi has inside of him.
Totally not gay.
Totally not gay. As he stops all the attacks with his hairy balls.
They're very good, hairy boys.
Yes, they are. Gotta love them Cremos.
Yep.
Alright. So, yeah. Okay, so I was stupid, so I attracted all the zombies, because they were dicks.
But I said they were friendly, so why did they become not friendly?
Because, well, that's why I didn't understand it, and maybe I should have questioned the DM, because they were walking through our camp, because they were desperately searching for a heat source, but for whatever reason, initially our being there didn't aggro them. But then as soon as I shot the flare, they all started to notice that there was, like, heat at our camp. But I'm like, there's already heat at the camp, so I don't really know why that aggroed all of them. But, whatever.
You gotta give the guy something, he just whipped a killer like bee to death.
He just whipped a killer bee to death, that's something alright.
So, I'm kinda curious what this card's effect was. Okay, so this card is flipped up, face up, all insect monsters are increased He just powered up like my monsters.
Yes, he did. Thank you, Mr. Whip Guy. I'm so glad you're so good at this. And I also got to love that, power down thing. You just give it just the right amount, so if he attacks, it can't beat our thing.
Okay, that is also very nice.
Yes. Oh yeah, so, what was it? So, yeah, I don't know how it worked, but I guess I should stop whining. It's the point of the story, so they all start being bitches and aggro to our camp. So, initially there were like 60 of them or something. I was hoping that was all there was, so I, came up with the strategy. We had propane tanks, and we had a stove thing that I overheated the fuck out of because my guy's great with electronics, and so I overheated the fuck out of this thing, put it in the middle of the camp, waited for them all to get there, and then I threw a propane tank and shot it, and all the zombies died. So that was great, you'd think, huh?
That's one way, but I guess soon it creates more heat and then we fist again.
Yeah, exactly. That created more heat, so then there were more zombies that just arbitrarily showed up out of nowhere. And came to wreck everything, and I couldn't fight off that many. Now there are hundreds of them. So I had to go into hiding under the snow with everyone else, because that was the plan, was to hide under the snow and cover up the heat source, but I was like, no, I want to kill these things. So I killed like 60.
Gotta give this guy credit though, he's whipping the fucking, like, Mecha Godzilla thingy.
Yeah, he tried. He tried whipping the Mecha Godzilla thingy. Just, I'm gonna wreck his shit. Nice.
Because one explosive death ball is not enough.
Nope. One explosive death ball is never enough when you can
like
have
500.
Like
yeah,
nice.
you can't
That
win
was
this.
pretty.
I would almost say this game became too easy.
Yeah, I know, seriously, that guy, like, I don't want to try to hate on him, but he must have not been very great at this game. Like, unless Kaiba's just hardcore, unless Pegasus is just hardcore as fuck, you know, I think we're fine.
Oh yeah, you mean that guy, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I mean, this one's pretty easy.
Yeah, this is going really easy, and I don't know, like, the metal guy was pretty hard, but this guy, and the last fight was, well, actually, no, the last fight wasn't that hard.
The last fight was the metal guy.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay, you're right. I don't even know what I'm saying, but anyways, it's fine. So, yeah, I mean, that was kind of difficult, but that's just because he was the opposite of our element.
And we still beat him.
And we still beat him, which means our win record is amazing. So yeah, on the good guy side, this game is way too easy. Unlike on the other side, where there's like, they ramp it up so fast that there's just nowhere to get good cards from.
Yeah, that's the main point. I mean, here, because you fight the early enemies actually have good cards, which they didn't have in the other one.
Right. The early enemies had some decent cards, but they never had cards like this, which, like Zoa here, which is amazing. They just had cards like, oh, you know, I'm gonna heal some HP, or I'm going to, you know, do a special effect, which is nice, but it's not what you need to win games.
Yep.
Getting HP doesn't matter if you don't have a badass monster to,
so this
you know.
can enter labyrinths, which sadly didn't. That's the thing. He actually has the cards that can do it, but he never used
Yeah. Yeah.
Another cocoon monster that I really don't need.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, so we did the hiding thing. So, almost everyone succeeded their luck roll. We successfully hid away from the zombies, who were now all over the camp. But there was one guy who failed his luck roll and got pulled out of where he was hiding and, you know, died.
Good way.
Yeah.
Wait, that's exactly what happened.
Well, that's you know, it's not exactly what happened, but he got turned into a zombie, so you know, honestly, he probably would have had more fun getting raped.
You heard it here first from Green Bean. It's more fun to get raped than be turned into a zombie.
I don't know if that's true, but honestly, I think,
Oh my
you
God.
know, someone would get over getting raped faster than getting over being turned into zombie. Oh yeah, combined a thing. He's got a power
But
decrease.
actually not just that, he went through the labyrinth.
Oh, okay. Which means it's that labyrinth thing.
It probably is. I mean, it's not the only monster that can do it, but I'm hoping it's that because I actually want to see it because it's awesome. It's like one of my favorite monsters. I want to fucking see it and kill it. There it is, a war shadow. No wait, actually. Yeah, there's a war shadow. No, I want to kill the war shadow.
We're gonna kill War Shadow, America.
It looks really weird in this context because it's just like a bit of wall, but it's not about the bit of wall, it's about the shadow in the wall. That makes sense.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It is one of those things that look weird in the context of a game, but it's fine. There used to be monsters in Monster Rancher that were just literally like brick walls with faces, and God were they dicks.
Let's see, I want to know what his ability. Okay, it's the only ability that can move in labyrinths, but it actually has a really good defense.
Yeah.
3,000.
Yeah, it does. Wow. That's a lot of defense.
Because it has a defense of the labyrinth.
Right,
Because in the normal game, you get the War Shadow by combining it with the labyrinth. I think it's two monsters and you combine them. So it's like a fusion monster, but here it's different, obviously.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It is pretty cool. Looking power decrease.
It's not like he has anything that can stop him.
Yeah,
oh, actually, I know that card. The spider card is actually really good. I used to own that.
Well, it certainly looks pretty good. It's not as good as Arizoa, badass here.
Yeah,
but
because it's really good because it actually only has 4 stars, which means you can play without sacrificing anything. Which is like the highest average card without sacrificing anything. But it has some effects.
Yeah.
Consists all power increase or decrease enemy monster in battle. There's all kinds of bonus effects. And decreases life points by 100 points for each move. Yeah, I think in the original game you have to pay like 500 life points or something to attack.
Okay.
Like that's what.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because obviously the original Yu-Gi-Oh didn't have life points.
Wait, it had life points, but not move.
I mean, not. Yeah. Whatever.
It had no life
knew
points.
what I was. Yes. In the original Yu-Gi-Oh, you see, we did keep track of life points. We just
played till we got bored.
Exactly. We just fought until someone said, "I'm done," and then the other person looked annoyed, and no one was happy.
This guy's gonna get so fucked.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god,
wow.
It's that monster.
That's a monster, all right.
It's the one that decreases the attack, but I mean, it's not gonna make a difference.
Yeah. How much does it decrease by again?
Like 350 or something.
Okay, yeah, so it's something, but it's not like amazingly a ton.
Attack. Okay. That was the best bluff ever, man.
Yeah, just freaking spell card. Like, I got a card, I'm not afraid to use it. Definitely, I don't think. Yeah, he's dead. I don't think he had anything else to do than bluff. Yeah, so I guess I finished telling my story. So I was telling my story and then we got distracted. But honestly, that was it. So there was the Asian guy. The actual guy who was playing the character wasn't pissed. The character was pissed as hell. I don't think he was pissed at me. I just remember like he ran as far as he punched his thing. Huh?
I just got the War Shadow.
Oh, nice.
But actually, what I wanted was whatever those 3 fucking thingies there.
The balls.
Yes, I want the ball.
Power. This player likes the balls of power. Oh, we got
Okay.
that guy. That's a thing.
Okay.
So,
off by one. I wanted to get the guy again. Actually, that once the time I played these, because he powers up all my insects.
Yeah. That's true. I didn't even think of that. He's really useful for our deck. Thanks, guy. Unbelievable! You've won yourself a light to guide you out of this labyrinth.
It wasn't on that difficult, bro.
No, it really wasn't. So, yay, we got another rose card.
No,
and now all roads lead to the Rainbow Castle.
That's one way to put it. See,
Pegasus Crawford. I forget his last name.
I think it's only in this game.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah,
because
normally his name is
like...
Right, because I was gonna say, normally his name is Pegasus Maximilian.
Maximilian Pegasus.
Maximilian Pegasus. But, you're right, because that wouldn't make any sense. So Pegasus is his last name. It just sounds more, but yeah, Maximilian Pegasus.
It's a really sexy name, but,
it is a really sexy name.
We will fight Mr. Sexy next game.
Yes.
Whatever.
Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.
Take care.